ancestral wisdom. I know there's a lot of times that we think that we are alone. We walk the earth alone, we solve our problems alone. Sometimes we lay in bed feeling alone. Depression is at its highest it's ever been. Feeling loneliness. The technology has brought it to a place where our friends are online. We are made for social interaction. We are made to be with one another. Our insecurities, our feelings of who we were, things we have done in the past, things we have said, how we've been treated, what people have said to us. We tend to take these things over time and we make it who we are. And none of that is true. What people have said or taught us or treated us in a certain way, it is not who we are. It's who they are. And we have to really know that for us to be able to start the journey to find out who we really are. I know as children we believe adults because why would they lie to us? If they tell us we're stupid, if they tell us we can't play sports or we can't ever be a doctor or a lawyer, then we're going to believe them because they know. And this is why we have to question the things that we think about ourselves today. When we hear ourselves saying, I can't do that, I won't do that, I do not like that, I never have liked that, I want you to take a moment and I want you to question that. That which you think you cannot do, that which you think you are, how did you come to believe that? Were you born that way? No. Did you wake up one day and decide that? No. Here's how that comes about. That comes about by growing up, and whether you're in the family dynamics, the parents, the siblings, the cousins, the teachers, the parents, friends, everywhere you go, everyone has an opinion about who you are or what you are or how you talk or how you walk or how you dress, what you should be and what you're capable of, what you're not capable of, how you feel and how you should feel it, how you should express that feeling, whether you should express it at certain times and whether it's appropriate or inappropriate, what you should go for, what you shouldn't go for. Should you be in the theater? Should you be in basketball? Should you be in choir? Should you be, and it's all their opinions. And yet inside you have a different stirring. That stirring inside of you may be, I want to do this. But everybody else says I won't be good at that. I want to dress like this. But everybody says it's inappropriate and you're going to embarrass me. I want to act like this. But people say that I can't. So when and where did we go? Where is that inner yearning? It was suppressed, it was drowned, it was hidden and put away in hope that one day when we grow up, when we're on our own, when we can do whatever it is we want to do whenever we want to do it, we're going to pull that out and we're going to dress the way we want to dress and we're going to act the way we want to act and we're going to be who we want to be. It's great, isn't it? And how many of you have done that? Nearly no one. Because we have succumbed to what we have been told about ourselves. We've believed it. It's become almost subconsciously, this is just who we are. It's what I do. I can't do that. I can't sing. I can't dance. You shouldn't be acting like this. And so we start telling people that they shouldn't act or be or walk or dress a certain way because innocently it's what we were told. And now we've become a set of rules. We have become a set way in how we see life, a set way in how things should be. Until we move this within ourselves, we can't allow others to be free and live their life the way they need to and want to. There's a lot of things happening on this earth today. A lot of different labels are being thrown around. We can't accept kids that are having tantrums in stores. We don't know what's wrong with them. We don't care. We're not going to ask. We're just going to judge the parent, the kid. We get this from the way we were brought up. This is not who we are. That little spark in you, maybe it's time to start looking for it. Look around and know that, okay, I'm of an age now where I can pretty much do what I want. You know, the joke is, and when my mom was in her 80s, was when you reach your 80s, you don't have to give a shit what anybody says or does or think. Because now you're old enough and you're close enough to death or leaving the earth that you don't care anymore. You can say what it is you want. You can do what you want. But isn't that sad that we're going to have to wait till we're 80 so that we don't care? Yeah. So I'm asking you, no matter what age you are listening to this, I want you to go inside and I want you to go find that spark. And I want you to totally understand and hear what I'm saying, because I have done this with myself and I know this to be true for myself. We cannot allow the steadfast things we think about ourselves to spend the rest of our life with us. Meaning, we need to look at, where did we learn these things from? It's not to blame. It's never about blame. It's never about pointing the finger. It's about learning, educating ourselves, looking back and going, oh, okay, so my mom was afraid of heights. And every time she was in a situation where she was afraid of heights and I was with her, that intense energy, that intense fear permeated me. Where did that come from? So now, whenever I'm near an edge or a cliff or up high on a carousel or anywhere, I feel that intense fear. Why? Because it's what I know. My body just knows how to react in that situation because I was around it so often. We feel what our parents feel. We feel what people think and feel about us. And the more intense the interaction, the feeling, whether it's hatred being spewed at us, or watch them spewing hatred at someone, which of course hatred is fear, right? So when we fear something, there's the fear and the hate. So when that energy comes, so say your parents, one of your parents or your uncle was racist or whatever, and you were around them and they spew this hate. But first, you don't know it, but you felt the fear first. The fear of someone different, something different, which he would have got from growing up as well, by the way, because this is generational. And we're all learning. So the fear comes in. Fear always, if we don't address it in fear, it will always graduate to anger. And then the anger makes us feel safe and powerful. So when we get angry, we yell, we say things, makes us feel powerful. We've overcome our fear. Instead of addressing the fear and never having to go to the anger. So when someone is different or a situation is different or you feel inadequate in any way, most people will go from fear to anger in zero point 0.0 seconds because that is what we have learned to do. These things I talk about are passed on to us through feeling and being with people who are afraid of being ridiculed, humiliated. So maybe that's why you never want to sing or you never want to learn how to dance, because that fear comes in. So you just don't want to feel the fear. You just don't do the physical activity. You don't go to that place, that party, that event, that join in on stage, join in on singing along with somebody because you're afraid someone may make fun of you. So I just want you to understand this, and this is what I have learned about myself. So this is not something that I'm just throwing out there that's not been proven to me anyway. And all I can share is what I've done and what has worked for me. But it is like that analogy of peeling back the onion. You peel back a layer. Where did this fear come from? Well, I remember my mom having that fear. Isn't that interesting? Where did that judgment come from? Oh, I remember my aunt had that judgment. And where did that feeling of inadequacy come from? Oh, that was my 6th grade teacher. And you just peel back the layers. And that's all you have to do. Once aware, once you know where it came from, it has no power over you. But because we agreed with it, we felt stupid or inadequate or whatever it was, we just digested it and made it our own. And that's who we became. Now I feel stupid. Now I won't do that because I'm afraid of being humiliated. That's where it comes from. But once brought out into the light, that's all healing is just bringing something to the light and going, wow. So I've walked with it this long, and all the time it was my mother's feeling, that teacher, the father, the uncle, the sister, the brother, whatever it is, my boss, the babysitter, whatever it was. It doesn't belong to us. But we agreed, so we took it on. Because we didn't know what else to do with that. What do? Fight? Argue? Not really. You try, and that's what those little terrible twos are, right? We're trying to hold on to our independence and who we are and our individuality so strong, we learn the word no. And when that word doesn't work anymore, we give in. And we realize the only way we're going to be loved is to succumb and be what everybody wants us to be. As sad as that is, it's still part of the journey of what we're doing to learn about ourselves. So now with this bit of information, really, this is, and I don't mean this in any way to make anyone feel like it's so stupid it can be that easy. I like to make things easy because I went through it the rough way, the tough way, because I thought that that's how you had to heal. But now I know you don't have to. Now I know it's just looking at that. Oh, this is my mom's fear. Oh, and I just bought into that. But it's not mine. That's great. Let it go. See how your life goes. Then go do that, knowing that it's not your fear, and you will be able to do it, no matter what it is. And that's when you start living. When you try new things and know that it was never your fear. So go and try new things. Face your fears. Face the fears, the inadequacies, whatever feeling you have. Ask yourself, where did I learn this? Where did I see this? And just readily bought into it. Because it's not you, and I guarantee it's not you. It's not real. It's not you. It's time to let go, and that's how you live your life. Try it. Just try it. I like to say, prove me wrong. Try it. You'll win. You'll win over yourself. And that's all that this journey is about. It's not about making other people wrong. It's not about fighting other people that make you feel bad about yourself. We have allowed this. So this is the time now that we address that thing within us, that belief, that feeling, and set ourselves free. Because when that is gone, no one can push your buttons. Because it's no longer there. Have a great day. Go try something new. Peel back the onion. Just have a visual of the onion. Start peeling it back. Get to know who you are. I guarantee you're going to love yourself beyond anything. You're going to enjoy your life. You're not going to be afraid. You're going to want to do new things. Peel back the onion. Have a great day.